Before the GameCube era, I thought Donkey Kong was dead, with his bad or out-of-place games like Donkey Kong Jungle Beat or Donkey Konga. But at this year's E3, they announced this game, and it got me excited since Donkey Kong is my second favorite video game franchise. So I reserved the game as quick as possible, and when I got the game, I played it, and I think I just might have overhyped it. Instead of the Kremlings and King K. Rool being the bad guys, there are these weird tiki enemies. The game's story isn't very important, it's just there to be there. But since this is a review, I have to explain it. Basically, the story goes like this. This tiki thing has hypnotized every animal in the jungle to steal all the bananas, including DK's. This makes the Kongs angry, so they go on an adventure to regain them. In all, this game is a 2D platforming game. The first thing you'll probably notice is that instead of one hit, it is 2 hits per character. This may make the game sound easy, but it's actually not. This game is very hard, so you'll be seeing this screen a lot. A lot of the time, the game can become frustrating due to the heavy trial and error gameplay. Sure, the other games had it, but it wasn't as cheap with its challenge either. There were many times where I found myself screaming at the TV or throwing my controller to the ground out of pure frustration. I think that Retro Studios realized that the game was hard and added a feature that New Super Mario Bros. Wii had, the Super Guide, which was after you die a lot, the Super Kong will come and beat the level for you. The only drawback is that you don't collect any of the items that Super Kong collects. In the game, there are many different types of items. The returning items are bananas, banana coins, and the Kong letters. The newest item is the puzzle pieces. In every level, there are 5 to 9 puzzle pieces. If you want to get 100% completion, you'll have to collect them all. Instead of playing as Diddy in one-player mode, you will climb on your back, and if you hold down A long enough, it will activate its rockets from Donkey Kong 64 and let you hover for a while. In certain levels, you can play as Rambi, which is a strong runner that can easily break boxes or plow through enemies. Something I didn't like was that you can't use the classic controller, which is a major downside considering it's the closest thing you can get to the feel of an SNES controller. It's pure laziness why it wasn't in the game. Instead, the control options are the Wii Remote on its side or with the nunchuck. In the game, I played it with the Wii Remote and nunchuck, since the Wii Remote alone felt cramped with the button layout. If you press the A button, you will jump, and if you press the B or Z button, you will grab onto a barrel or hang on a vine. If you shake the Wii Remote and nunchuck, you will use a ground pound, and if you duck while doing that, you will blow air. One thing I really like about the game is the graphics, especially when there is something in the background that affects the way your character and the stage looks. Take this level, for example. Something I also really liked was the music. The controls were also spot on, and a lot of the levels had some really creative level design. Overall, Donkey Kong Country Returns is a fun game with irritating moments in it. This is the GreenXcite, and I give this game a 7 out of 10.